In the picturesque, palm tree-lined hills of Montecito, California, Prince Harry and his wife Meghan Markle have built a lavish life since leaving the confines of the British royal family in early 2020. However, their idyllic American dream faces a potential crisis as questions arise regarding the legality of Harry's visa status in the United States. For the past 3 years, the Duke of Sussex has been living in the U.S. on an O-1 visa, a special permit granted to individuals with extraordinary abilities in fields such as the arts, sciences, business, and athletics. This visa not only allows Harry to live and work in America, but is also seen as a pathway to obtaining a more permanent green card. However, reports have emerged that the Department of Homeland Security is scrutinizing the details of how Harry obtained this prestigious visa. Concerns are growing that he may have misrepresented or exaggerated his qualifications to meet the visa's strict criteria. Should authorities determine that Harry does not meet these stringent requirements, the repercussions could be severe for him and his family. The O-1 visa is notoriously difficult to obtain, even for genuine superstars, explains immigration attorney Anita Cryan. Applicants must demonstrate a consistent record of significant, verifiable achievements at the pinnacle of their field. It's not sufficient to be merely famous or wealthy. There must be clear evidence of being among the best in the world at what you do. This presents a potential problem for Harry. Since stepping down from royal duties, his professional activities have centered around lucrative media and publishing deals, including a multi-million-dollar contract with Netflix and the publication of his controversial memoir, Spare. While these ventures have certainly increased his wealth, it is debatable whether they meet the extraordinary ability threshold required for the O-1 visa. Harry's post-royal career has mainly involved standard celebrity business ventures and a tell-all book, notes commentator Cam Rickin. This falls short of the groundbreaking, award-winning contributions typically expected from an O-1 visa holder, raising serious questions about his eligibility. If the Homeland Security investigation concludes that Harry's visa was obtained under false pretenses, the consequences could be dire. Not only would his O-1 status be revoked, but it could also jeopardize his pending green card application, putting his entire future in America at risk. If the O-1 is denied, it automatically nullifies his green card application, Cryan explains. Without a green card, he faces deportation back to the UK, effectively being forced out of the country. The prospect of Harry being compelled to return to Britain in such circumstances would be a poignant twist, likely to please his critics within the royal establishment. After all, Harry has been a vocal critic of the monarchy, making numerous allegations about his experiences as a working royal. The idea of him returning in disgrace would likely be savored by those loyal to the Queen and the institution he left behind. For Harry and Meghan, the implications extend far beyond personal embarrassment. Their luxurious Montecito estate, valued at over $14 million, would almost certainly be lost if Harry is deported, as its ownership is tied to his visa status. Forced to return to the UK with their young children, Archie and Lilibet, the couple would face starting over from scratch, their Californian dreams in ruins. This is a sobering reality for a pair who have so publicly and defiantly severed ties with the royal family. After all their declarations of independence and liberation, Harry and Meghan could find themselves ensnared once more, this time by U.S. immigration regulations rather than the constraints of Windsor. It is important to emphasize that the Homeland Security investigation is ongoing and no definitive conclusions have been reached regarding the legitimacy of Harry's visa. His legal team staunchly denies any misconduct, and they may yet succeed in defending his immigration status. Nevertheless, the mere possibility of deportation casts a significant shadow over the couple's American adventure. Their carefully cultivated image as global philanthropists and thought leaders has been tarnished, with critics eagerly highlighting the potential hypocrisy and entitlement in their ambitious plans. For Harry and Meghan, who have strived to control their narrative, this intrusion of legal and bureaucratic challenges feels like a harsh betrayal of their meticulously crafted vision. The couple's declaration of independence might ultimately be undone by the very system they sought to escape. As the Homeland Security investigation unfolds, The world will watch closely to see if the prince's American dream endures. The future remains uncertain, a delicate balancing act that could culminate in either triumph or disaster for the embattled royal pair. The outcome of this saga will undoubtedly have long-lasting repercussions, regardless of what the final verdict may be.